Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Action.
Welcome back. It's your favorite. Wait. What was I gonna say?
Start.
What was my thing again?
You were gonna do like the
Lover
pasta
99.
thing.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hey, oh, right. Okay. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. It's your boy, Pasta Lover 99, back at it again with another episode. But it's actually just Angela. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to another episode of Podcast by Default.
And I guess we'll just go around and introduce everyone. So you already heard from Pasta Lover 99, Angela.
Yeah.
So for me, it's your girl Kim coming back at you in the Podcast by Default.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Julia.
And I'm new. I'm Ish.
Mission.
No, just call her New.
Just call her New. Her name is New.
I thought we already went through the name thing already.
Yes, we did. But now her name is New.
So New's so cute.
New is so cute. I love this. Pasta Lover, you're muted.
I'm trying to chew.
Okay. I was so confused. This is good. This is great content. Anyways, guys.
I think we should start by explaining our situation and why we're doing this like this.
Okay, so I probably start just because I kind of like. Anyway, so if you guys have been checking the news, then obviously you know that there's a coronavirus. It's Corona time, so therefore, obviously, a lot of countries, including Canada and stuff, are under self-isolation, social distancing, and basically that's what we're all under. Not that we have the coronavirus or COVID-19 or whatever the hell you want to call it, but
Speak for yourself. Gosh, I'm kidding.
Okay. To our knowledge at this very moment, we're not too sure who has and who doesn't, although I'm pretty sure none of us have it. But either way, in self-isolation, we are deciding to still bring you guys this podcast, but we are doing it through a secret group calling mechanism in order to give you guys content. So if you guys hear that the quality may be different from what our other podcasts sound like, just take note of that. If you hear, like, I don't know, glitches, take note of that. If you hear Angela chewing, take note of that. You know? So it's just a bunch of things. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the dreaded COVID-19.
And how it's affected our lives and how it makes us cry.
And how I think I'm going to lose my mind under quarantine.
It's only been a week.
I agree. Oh my, not even a week. It's been like 5 days. And I'm ready to
I haven't left the house for like 8 days.
I haven't left the house in 9.
Yeah, because like at the time I was like, yeah, I don't feel like going out, and I wish I did now.
Yeah, I think I'm already going crazy.
I know.
The last time I went out was to go to the gym.
And now gyms are
At least you go to the gym.
I don't do jack shit.
I wanted to
Sorry,
go to the gym.
Swear?
And
I
then
don't know if you can swear.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
swear as much as you want.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to stop that, and then I entered the podcast, and like we're all like, "It's fine."
I would just say, don't make every word in your sentence a swear word, because then we're gonna have some issues. But like, pretty much, you can swear. Just don't make your word like bleep 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 bleep. You know.
Anyways, back to the situation at hand.
Back to bleeping COVID-19.
Oh
yes.
This
Yeah.
podcast is a mess.
That's
I
just.
love
But you
it.
know what? It's supposed to represent symbolism for how we're all feeling. This is some pure bullshit. Quarantine, bro. Oh crap! I'm like laughing my head off.
So according to the WHO website, there are about like 234,000 confirmed cases as of today. About 9,800 confirmed deaths, and obviously it's a pandemic, so it's affected 177 countries as of right now. So, you know, not the peachiest of times, if I do say myself.
But a lot of people have recovered. I want to put that out there just because some people might, you know, I mean, it's when you hear big numbers, you think, oh my god, but there is a big number of recoveries. So
Yeah, for some reason they only talk about the deaths and they don't talk about the recovery.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know why.
I almost
Now
choked right
that
now.
Oh my
Why?
gosh.
Oh my god, Chris, I can't even save you. You're so far away.
It's
Chris is
Corona
gonna-
time.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
Corona
he's gonna
time.
die before the coronavirus even gets to him.
But yeah, guys, basically it's a pandemic. Obviously, has been declared. There's a lot of cases in the world. A lot of these numbers, though, of like confirmed cases include closed cases and open cases. Again, numbers can be very overwhelming. That's why we're kind of telling you this. You might already know this. So for those who don't, this is just a heads up for you in case you're panicking, like we were at one point. So just to let you know. And yeah, and that's why it's kind of important. I just want to go into the importance of fucking social distancing and self isolation. I have one thing to say to you all: stay your fucking asses inside. Simple.
Even though it's hard.
It's very hard, and we are complaining, but we're still doing our part.
As somebody on my Twitter feed said earlier today, I hate quarantine. I belong to the streets.
yeah.
Same.
And I think that just about sums it up.
You know,
I
I think it
need to
is.
go back to the streets.
You know, I think it is with this quarantine too, is that we kind of enjoy, like, we always talk about, oh, I would just want some time to stay inside. I want to stay home. And we like it when we have the choice. But when it's like you have no choice, you're like, ew. Does that make sense?
Yes.
100%.
It's like when you like, it's like, okay, you like cleaning, but when somebody tells you to wash the dishes, you're like, no!
No, I don't want to do
It's-
it. You can't tell me what to do. I'm my own person.
Exactly. But, you know, you still got to do it. Like, if you guys are, like, roaming the streets and licking, like, street lights, then I can't save you there. No one can.
If you're doing that, at that point, you do deserve to die because it's natural selection.
At this point, yeah.
We said it in a very joking way, not really.
It's natural selection. It's as serious as it gets.
Have you guys seen the spring breakers in Florida?
Natural
They all
selection.
look like-
That's what
Oh,
I'm
no.
telling you.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, yeah, get it. Go out, have fun. But at the same time, like, if they're declaring a pandemic and telling you to stay inside, it's probably not just for your safety, it's for the safety of your family. Because I'm pretty sure when you go back home, you're going to be living with your parents who are, like, in their 40s or 50s. And
See, I've seen some people
I don't
on my
want them to
timeline-
get it.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen some people on my timeline kind of going off, talking about, like, oh, but, like, what if we don't have it, that kind of crap? Especially when it first happened. Like, now people kind of get the idea, but before. And I'm thinking in my head, the same people who over complain are the same ones who are like, yo, summer 2020 is going to be lit. We're not going to have a summer 2020 if you guys keep this up. Just stay inside for, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Do your part. If most people can stay inside or whatever, they might have a better chance of containing it. I'm not saying it's going to be completely solved.
The
But-
thing is, the reason why social distancing is recommended is actually because they, first of all, they obviously want to control the number of cases. They want to flatten the curve and kind of like make the max number of occurrences as low as possible by decreasing contact. But also at the same time, by doing that, they're preventing like overflow at the hospital, which is
Exactly.
a serious problem because a lot of people like they're going to the ER thinking that they have corona or COVID or whatever. Like they're not sure. They've been traveling, they've been here, they've been there, they want to double check. But because there's so many people there, as a result, like the people with like heart conditions or like other issues that need to be treated, like they get ignored as well. There's just too many cases for the medical community to handle, and this kind of raises the chance of survival for everyone.
Exactly. And sorry, you were saying?
Okay, and it does suck because the people who do go to the hospital because they have some symptoms, go there and just take everything that doctors and nurses use, like the face masks, the gloves. They also use a huge amount of Purell, and they even try to steal from hospitals and other public places.
Which is, by the way, despicable.
No, like those
Absolute
doctors and shit
garbage.
actually need it. Like us
Yeah.
walking with face masks might just make us feel better, but and like the virus can also enter through your eyes. And if it's on your hands and you touch your face, it enters. So like yes, I understand, be cautious, but at the same time wash your hands too.
Oh no, exactly. So this flatten the curve thing is really important, actually, because I believe countries that were in isolation, like and like quarantine, like China and like I think South Korea as well, they've been saying that those countries were able to flatten their curve because people cooperated. and that's kind of like the goal for a lot of other people.
I understand that if we were to get the virus, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, it would be a big deal. We'd be another case, and we could potentially infect other people, but we ourselves probably would get over it. But I feel like people are ignoring the fact that the people who would be affected by it, those who are immunocompromised or like the elderly,
Mm-hmm.
it's deadly for them.
It
You know, a lot of the
is.
deaths are from people who are compromised, way older, you know?
Exactly.
And that's why I think that you're really selfish if you think that your spring break is more important than people's lives.
No
That's
offense,
just
you.
me.
If you're over there like, oh yeah, it's my life, it's my spring break, you look ugly because your personality is hella ugly. For even just like, okay, whatever, you feel your way you feel. I can't even come hate at you for the way you feel, but at least keep that to yourself. I don't even understand how people have the audacity to say certain things. That's a whole other topic. But the fact that you have the audacity to straight up be like, oh yeah, like I'm okay, so I'm just gonna like walk around and do whatever I want. But like I just don't like I don't see the big deal. I think I'm just gonna go hug this old grandma because like I don't have it. No bitch. You're gonna kill grandma. Are you
No,
kidding?
but also, I was watching this video of like this guy was like walking around talking to spring breakers, and they were all so stupid. It was like they were not to be offensive towards everybody who went on spring break. I'm sure there are some intelligent ones, but for the most part, like, why are you even getting on a flight going to Florida in this kind of a like environment? Anyways, my point. In the video, everyone was like, "Oh, we've been planning this for like 2-3 months. I'm not gonna let it ruin my vacation. It sucks that all the bars are closed, and it's my 21st birthday, and it's St. Patty's Day, and this and that." But like, do you think the rest of the world cares
You know,
about your St. Patty's Day celebration?
exactly. You know what? That's the thing too, though. If it was like the situation like in the U.S. wasn't as bad as it is, like if it was like 3 cases, you could be like, okay, yeah, obviously don't like stop your thing for 3 cases, but it's not. Like, okay, look at like me, Chris, and Julia, for example. We were supposed to go to this whole St. Patty's event, but it was like scheduled for like after St. Patty's. And what happened? It got canceled. What are we gonna do? Try to go to the bars ourselves? No, you wait until things happen. Like, if you gotta wait, you gotta wait. If it wasn't meant to be, it's not meant to be. Just like calm down. I don't understand some people, and I
Like,
agree
I
with you. Like,
understand, like, go out, let's try to have some fun, but time, like, the situation has gotten a lot worse since, like, in the past 5 days. Like,
Yeah,
the cases have doubled, if not tripled. And it is getting scary. Like, 5 days ago, I was a lot calmer. It's like, yeah, this is not a big deal. Media is just making it up. Yes, I believe the media is making it worse. In a sense, but this is all they're talking about. They're calling anxiety around this situation. And yes, I think there needs to be some sort of anxiety, not as much as they are providing. I understand that this is a pandemic. We need to cover some other topics that lighten people up as well, because living in a constant state of anxiety and stress does not help out the society.
I
Mental
think
health.
that's another thing to talk about as well. The fear mongering that comes behind all of this.
Oh my god, don't even get me started.
I like legitimately, it's scary.
It is.
Look, like, if you look at the statistics, the thing with COVID that's dangerous is because we haven't interacted with it before, right?
And it is highly contagious.
Yeah.
There's also no
it's respiratory,
vaccine.
yeah. And there's no
It's-
vaccine, so we can't prevent it. But like the way that the media talks about it, like I didn't see anything near this much coverage when it was SARS. Like we were pretty young when
Nothing.
the SARS thing was happening, but I'm pretty sure that if we were that age right now, we would still be hearing about COVID, you know? Like it's just amplified to the max and it's for clicks. Like the
Literally,
paranoia.
I think that's what it is at this point. Just
Yeah.
I get that it's serious and get people aware, but that's one thing. Only now I've heard even like Canadian news stations talking about like the recovery, which is like fine. But when you talk about it, it's like you barely see it flash. They need to start talking about it. I'm not saying that tell people that people are recovering so they don't take it seriously. Let people know that the recovery rate, because a lot of people are scared that once you get this coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, they're afraid that it's a death sentence, and that should not be it. This is not the freaking bubonic plague here. That's another thing. People are over here like fear mongering for other reasons, and it's like, what does that do for you? Telling people and making people scared. People think that the fear is the way you spread awareness. No, it's
And with
not
this,
it.
like with this fear, like it's caused people to go to the grocery store and act crazy. Like, how much fucking toilet paper do you need?
Oh my god! Did you guys see that video? Did you
Oh
guys see
my
that video?
gosh.
The mother and daughter beating up that lady for the toilet paper.
It's happening so much, and
Dude, it's toilet paper. Wash your ass. Go in the shower. It's not that difficult.
I bet you that it would be cheaper to just get a cheap bidet.
Honestly,
You know?
at this point,
not
yeah,
even just go in the shower.
I know.
sit your
Like,
ass
it's
on
not
the
that
sink,
big of a deal.
wash your ass.
Am I allowed to shout out an Instagram page for this?
Sick.
I want to shout out Instagram page, although I'm pretty sure like no one's gonna hear it. It's like basically this guy, he makes like comedy videos and whatever, and his name is Bombay Lemonade, and he literally put this video out. It's on his TikTok and Instagram, and he literally said the same thing, and we're all saying, people are over here fighting and not killing, but actually somebody tried to kill someone else because of toilet paper. This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
They lit-
someone pulled out knife and a gun, I think. Like,
They tried, yeah, pretty much. They pulled out a knife and a gun, which is like, is that needed? And he literally said, if you run out of toilet paper, guess what? Get in the shower and wash your ass. It's right
Pretty
there. And if you're in self-isolation, there's no reason for you to be like, oh, well, there's no shower near me. Well, I'm sorry. If you're in one of those washrooms that don't have a bathtub, you're going to have to figure that one out for yourself. But, I mean, God gave you common sense. Whatever you believe is the creator, the higher power, whatever you believe in, you were given common sense. Regardless. Use it.
I'm just saying though, but like at this rate, the toilet paper that people are buying today are gonna last their grandkids until death. Like, it's actually crazy.
What do
of
you
course,
need?
I'm
what do
being
you need-
hyperbolic, but
But you guys saw that video with the mother and daughter fighting that lady, and it was in the UK though because of the accents. I'm pretty sure it was in the UK. They're fighting this lady for toilet paper, and their cart is filled with toilet paper. I'm telling you, filled. And the lady said, "I just want one pack for my family." And the mom was like, "No, you don't get it." And then the daughter was crying as if someone attacked her, but she was attacking too. Like I don't know. It's
oh,
one
yeah,
of those
and
videos
they
where
were fighting an old lady.
I'm over here like, excuse
Okay,
me.
the old lady is the one that shouldn't be getting in the shower to wipe her goddamn ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
She.
I feel like common sense here. Like, we should still respect our elders.
people
Yeah.
are actually losing their shit over nothing.
And it's gotten to
You
the
would-
point where the stores themselves have to make sure that no one's buying in bulk because everyone's taking too much of everything.
People
last
are
week,
buying the
buying
beginning.
spam.
last week I
Who the
went to
hell
Walmart
buys spam?
and all the water was gone.
That's crazy. Do you know
They all
what?
have taps. Like, what the fuck?
There's
If
tap
people
water.
have kettles, get literally. If they say they want to drink tap water, okay, fine, get it. Take a kettle that I'm pretty sure everyone has a kettle or at least a stove. Boil that water to disinfect it, do whatever you want, sterilize it, do whatever the hell you want with it, and then wait for the water to cool off and put it in a jug. That's literally what other people do.
Buy a
You-
Brita.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's what I said.
Buy a
Buy a
Brita.
Brita.
Why? Like, you know what? You know what caused more of this panic and fear? Is the panic buying. You're telling me you need 15 packs of rice when you never had rice in the first place?
You need
Suddenly
flour
you need-
when you've never baked before.
Exactly. You're telling me you need mangoes when you're hella allergic to mangoes. Like, make it make sense, people.
Y'all ever seen, like, the picture of the lady that bought, like, a whole cart full of milk?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my
What
god, I
milk
died.
for?
Your body can't even digest milk properly. Like, I
First-
don't understand.
Not to
First of
mention,
all-
that shit's gonna go bad.
No, people put it in the freezer.
But still, like,
I
Such a
mean,
waste.
she had enough where it was, like, it wouldn't fit in a single freezer unless she had, like, a separate freezer.
it wouldn't even fit in a double door fridge. Not even like it would barely fit in an industrial fridge either.
You need like
Because
4
that's-
fridges to fit that.
Yeah. So what the hell are you buying so much milk for? You think now if you have a baby or whatever, in a way I get that. But again, if
even
your
then,
your baby,
that's way too much milk.
How much is your baby going to drink? That's what I want to know. How much milk you giving that baby? That baby's gonna be fat as hell. Like you don't need.
Powdered milk exists too.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's the thing. People aren't using their sense. Oh God. I swear, you know when you see videos and people online doing stupid things like this, and you want to like
Fight
punch them?
Yes.
You want to like that. Like I'm not will never go. The video with the mom and daughter fighting a lady for toilet paper, and then the people who work there told them they can't have any of it because of how they behave. I want to literally go in and fight the mother and daughter too. I was like so close. I was like I was
Everyone
so close.
else was just standing around and not stepping in. Like,
Yeah,
she's an old lady. She can't defend herself.
The daughter was stupid. The daughter started crying as if she wasn't swinging at the lady too, because the lady grabbed her bun. Bitch, I would have grabbed her bun, swung her into the chips.
The old lady knows what to do. She's fought in her days.
Literally, oh my god, people are acting like. I get it, being prepared. Like failure to prepare is preparing to fail, and I get that part. But this isn't. You're not prepared. I don't know. But
The world doesn't revolve around you. You have to be considerate of others.
Yeah. Damn it, these people think that doomsday is about to happen. Even if doomsday is about to happen, you don't need 15 gallons of milk to protect you from the doom.
You need food. You need
Yeah,
food that you can prepare.
The apocalypse happens, the world ends. What are you gonna do? Throw milk at it? Like, I don't
You build
understand.
a wall of milk.
Oh my
Why
god, why didn't we
not
give
toilet
Trump that
paper?
idea?
What? The people are also acting like as if like if coronavirus comes to them, they're just gonna like start throwing toilet paper out and it's gonna go away. Like, what are you really doing here?
The TikToks that joke about that are so funny. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a TikTok of a guy going to check if he has coronavirus, right? And the doctor tells him that he's tested positive for coronavirus. He's like, but how could that be? I have so much toilet paper.
I was literally shaking my head because I was like, the stupidity. But actually, it's like hilarious. Like, literally, that's what everyone must be thinking when they buy all this toilet paper.
Things like this bring out the real true colors in people. Like, apparently, I saw this thing on the news and apparently on the internet somewhere too. So I can't really confirm if it's true, but I believe it might be. They say apparently the guns and ammunition sales soar in the U.S. because of coronavirus panic buying.
What
You're
are
telling
they
me
gonna
to do shoot the virus?
Oh my god.
Like, I would understand buying guns to defend yourself from people who go door to door to try and rob you, because that is happening. But like, you don't need 20 guns to be able to do that.
Save yourself from the coronavirus, though. Could you imagine?
I'm gonna kill the virus with my gun. No, like, this is, like, Americans that think that violence solves everything. Violence can't save you in this one. Sorry, sweetie.
One sneeze and you gone.
Yeah,
I can
literally.
just
Come here, I'll
imagine.
sneeze on you.
I can just imagine it. The coronavirus
Gra-
approaching a person, and then the fucking gun girl appears. I carry. Coronavirus runs away.
Honestly.
Oh my
It's
god.
crazy. Some people are acting. You know what? Too have you guys seen this on the internet where people are like talking about like, oh, like, you know, I'm finally gonna start washing my hands. But like basically the way that people are acting about washing your hands is like, were you guys not doing this before? Why is this what's
You
this
should
is showing
always be
us?
doing this. Yes.
Oh
This is
my
why I don't
god.
eat food while
I
people
wash
have-
my hands now 5 times a day. Sweetie, how many times do you wash your hands before? Because if you didn't wash your hands at all, that's nasty.
And if you're in self-isolation, you don't have to wash your hands like 20 times a day. Just wash them whenever you use the washroom, like a decent human being. Because if you're in self-isolation, you're not going to be able to get the virus.
That's true. As
It's
long
like it's making me think like some people were really out here nasty. What do you mean? I can't. You know what? I can't believe we have to teach people how to wash their hands by using songs. Sing this song if you want to learn how to wash your hands. No, bitch, just wash your hands.
your parents should have taught you the happy birthday song. Learning to wash your
Yeah.
hands as like
Yeah,
a
it's
2-year-old.
like 40 seconds. Get
Yeah.
underneath your nails, your knuckles, around your thumb, and your fingers, between your fingers.
Nah,
But it's not that hard. It doesn't. I don't know.
Suddenly, everybody's just like a 5-year-old, and you gotta babysit them. And the
Yeah.
moment you say anything, they're like, "It's my constitutional right to not know how to wash my hands." Okay, all right, Brenda, don't know how to wash your hands.
I don't know what to say except that it just kind of puts things into perspective. Like,
I
just
guess It
Just
also
like,
shows your priorities, I guess.
yeah, like, so like when we switched to online classes, it was kind of a blessing and a curse because it's hard to transition into it, but also like it kind of put everything into perspective, and I realized, oh shit, like I can do this. I was going through a rough time. Third year's been a trip for me, but like I feel like this has given me a chance to kind of recuperate, but at the same time, I realize I have so much shit to do.
Oh yeah.
And now I don't have a schedule, so there's nothing forcing me to do said shit,
I even feel when they post the lectures online, it's never at the course date and time, too. At least for me. So it's like I'm constantly checking it up.
I don't have
Honestly.
those. They just post notes.
Oh,
Well, I think it's enough COVID talk for now. So we're gonna go on a little bit of a break. We're gonna take some time to wash our hands and sanitize and sing
Yeah.
happy birthday a couple times.
And when we come back, we'll discuss our individual experiences with COVID.
And some of the upsides to COVID.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we want this to be happier and like less making fun of people, even though they really deserve it.
They really do.
And at the
Anywho,
very end, we're gonna plug our Instagram.
Yeah, we got the Instagram now, guys. Oh.
anyways, we'll see you guys later.
Okay, see ya. This has been a PSA by Water. Are you drinking enough water? Seriously, how much water are you drinking per day? Because you guys are teaching everybody how to wash their hands, but we're not telling people to stay hydrated. We're in the middle of a pandemic. What do you mean you're not drinking enough water? Do I have to come over there and make you drink that water? Do us all a favor and stop preaching about how to sing when you wash your hands and get some water and you drink it and also wash your hands. This has been a PSA by Water. So refreshing.
we're recording
oh
now.
my god.
God, I was seducing Julia and Michelle and Angela. Oh, and Leah.
She's not. Stop.
That was Michelle.
Which noise was that?
That was Michelle.
Was that Michelle?
Don't bring my baby cousin into this.
I was not. I
She's
just thought
too
that she
pure.
made that wah noise. Who made the wah noise?
Michelle.
Michelle, what are you doing?
I'm trying to build a fat Pikachu.
Oh my god. Chris, are you recording all of this?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Michelle's
That's
back.
That's it.
Oh
We don't
my
need
God.
to. We don't need to take that again. I think that's the perfect re-entry.
Oh my God, we want to do it. Okay, doing this ASMR stuff. Watch this thing come back. Ready? Welcome back to our podcast. Now we were talking about COVID-19, but we want to relax you all a little bit because it's so stressful. Are you thirsty? Do you like the sound of that? I know you do. Are you relaxed? I can hear it getting more. What?
Excuse me.
What did you just say?
I'm offended.
The power I have. Wait,
Here we are making ASMR noises, and Angela comes in and ruins it.
Oh no,
I
that
didn't
was
say
me.
anything.
Who said
Oh,
that?
that was
Who said
me.
Wait, what?
who said that? Was that Michelle?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh my God,
Did
Michelle,
you say
I'm
you're
offended.
horny? What
I
did
can't
you
believe
say?
y'all thought it was me too.
I
I
thought
can't
it
blame
was
you though. That is definitely something I'd say.
Well, now that you guys know the power we have on everyone,
Oh, damn.
welcome back to the podcast.
I didn't put the timer on.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he didn't record. I was really about to fire this boy. You're fired.
Chris, like, there's a 3-strike rule, and that would have been the 3rd strike. Get the hell out. No, but don't actually. We love you.
Anywho, welcome back for the 4th time.
Yeah, guys, we tried to like introduce you to ASMR like 3 times, and he literally didn't record it.
I was
So we were here
having a
talking about-
conversation with my mom.
You could have put it record and left the room.
You're on mute anyway.
Anyways,
As you can tell, self-quarantine is making us crazy.
And we're gonna
So-
talk about that, our individual
you know what? We
experiences
can't keep using that as an excuse, though. Let's just be honest. Sometimes
No,
this
what's
is our
happening right
natural
now-
state.
What's happening right now is we're getting all our sillies out because they've just been kept in.
That's true. 100%.
So how have you guys been like how has this last week been for you guys? Everyone can answer this one, I guess.
It's
Obviously.
been a week.
It feels so long. Like the last time I went out was, I believe, last Thursday. It's only been a week, but it feels for so much longer.
Wait, hold up. There's an echo.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm hearing the
It's
echo.
Goddamn echo.
Okay, I didn't get the echo there. Oh,
All of our
keep
listeners are
talking.
gonna think Oh, sorry. Hi, I just want to say all of our listeners are really gonna think we went to go snort crack during the break.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm just
Once you
gonna
try
move around
crack, you
because
never go back. I mean, what?
okay,
Okay, Kim, I want.
the
What?
echo's gone.
Angela, what did you take?
Nothing.
'Cause I need some of that to live in this house.
This is all going on bloopers.
Anyways, alright.
Oh, the echo's back. What the hell is that?
Is
I
that
hear
you?
it too.
Echo.
I hear it when I talk.
Ooh.
Echo.
Hello.
I hear it when Michelle talks.
Hmm.
When
Hello.
Chris talks. Wait, Kimberly, can you talk again?
Hello.
It's gone when Kimberly talks.
Superior power.
Is it me?
No.
You
Wait.
have the echo. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Oh my god. You know what this reminds me of? Do you know what this reminds me of? And please put this in a podcast. It reminds me of that TikTok thing where it's like, one of you guys will betray me tonight. And then it's like, is it me, Jesus? No. Is it me, Jesus? No, not you. Is it me, Jesus?
Is it me?
It's me, Jesus.
And it's Jesus, it's Chris.
Yeah, that's my favorite. So, who's Judas?
I think it's
Oh,
you,
shit.
Kim.
I
You're the only one who, when you talk, you don't hear an echo.
It's only Kim that doesn't echo?
Yeah, because
I-
everyone else is echoing.
I'm hearing
Then
it.
it's coming from Kim.
That I'm hearing it. Well, wait, let me try something.
Everyone just unplug and replug your headphones.
I thought you just threw her phone right now.
Okay, what about now?
What
let's-
about now?
Oh, I don't hear the
Hello?
echo anymore.
Is
Wait,
it gone? Oh.
What about now?
I think
I
it's
don't hear
gone.
it either.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Is it me, Jesus?
It was.
It was you, Kim.
Judas had a change of heart. If
You
my
finally
pastor heard
committed
all of
suicide.
this, if my pastor heard everything I said within the past 10 minutes, he's really gonna like kick me out of the church.
Hmm.
Which is, you know, I'm sure I posted it. I'm sure we don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah,
I love the viewers just getting a treat today.
it's all
Guys,
going in the bloopers.
So, okay. So, back on the serious note, yeah, Michelle, what were you saying about your experience with the self-isolation?
It just sucks. Cause I can't go out. I can't buy anything.
Why is there an echo? Sorry.
It's
There's
happening
an
again.
echo. Why is
It's
there an
happening
echo?
again.
Okay, I didn't do anything this, so
Curse you, technology.
technology.
It's only Kim. I think it is your thingy. I don't understand why.
I'm not doing anything.
Because
Wait.
she's the only one that doesn't have an echo. Wait, why is that?
Yeah.
That's
on.
because it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty much almost done. I'm just gonna put the spin back one more time. Just 10 more minutes.
That's
I
what
heard a very
happens in
loud slam.
quarantine.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me just disconnect and come back in. Let me see
I
what's
think
happened.
the
And if anything,
echo's gone.
is it?
Just in
Hello?
case, try disconnecting
now
because
it's
it
back.
disappeared earlier. Oof.
Oh my god, the echo's
And then there
gone.
were 4. Yeah, it's really clear now.
It was her, Jesus.
It was her. Jesus.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Hello.
Oh, now
Hello.
now it's better.
There you
Alright.
go.
Well, looks like my mother is starting to lose her mind, which is a side effect of these social distancing. So I might have to leave this podcast a little early, everybody. So
Oh, no.
I know it's upsetting, and I'm a little sad I'm missing out. But I hope you all enjoyed at least my parts of it. So I just what was the question?
How
How
has
have
your
you been handling it?
yeah? What's your experience like?
I feel bad. I really cut off Michelle.
Hi.
Did I cut you off?
Yeah. Well, I cut her off. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. It's just shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Long story short, it's shit because I can't see anyone. I can't talk to anyone. And being in complete isolation, I can't even go out and buy myself food or even buy myself some like video games or buy myself kind of like a treat.
Yeah, that sucks. And we can't even get paid. Our jobs all
Yeah.
shut down.
Big
Oh my
sad.
goodness. So it sucks that jobs are pretty much out of commission too because I just had to pay off my credit bill using my savings account. And
Oh,
I'm
shit.
already going lower and lower and lower, and soon I'm literally gonna be broke.
And
Damn.
we're
So it's
university
no bueno
students.
for me.
Yeah, we're
Banks are playing
Oh
games
my
too
God.
now.
They are.
I've been trying to call the bank for some of my own issues with like credit and stuff, and these bitches won't answer the phone. And they better not like try to like be like, oh, well, you had a right to pay you. No, because y'all ain't answering the phone when I'm calling you. And
No, but
apparently,
I feel like it's also because a lot of people are asking about their mortgages right now.
Yeah.
A lot of banks are
Oh,
suspending
yeah.
payments for those.
You qualify, then they can
Yeah.
actually give you a reason that you can't.
Oh?
That you don't have to pay for mortgage.
well,
And
they
then
better-
even my brother-in-law, because he works in the justice system, he says that the police, like, they pretty much laid off most of the police too.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
anything lower than a theft, they're not gonna go for it.
Which means it's a prime time for people to start committing crimes.
Exactly.
It's
And
gonna
Oh my
turn
God.
into the purge soon.
yeah.
oh my god, please don't, please. That shit
And
scares the
poverty
crap out of me.
is one of the main reasons why there's a lot of crime.
Oh my
Mhm,
lord,
that's
the
true.
echo's back.
Alright, guys,
No.
so, Kimberly has to get going soon.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words?
Well, I guess I'll just answer the question, which was how is this self isolation treating me? And I'm not really a person who I like to go out every now and then. I know I complain about it quite a bit during this podcast. I do like how to explain it? Like I do like staying home, but I am starting to get bored. One thing I've been doing to relieve my stress is watch Avatar. I've been rewatching the whole series of Last Airbender. So if you haven't watched it, I suggest it. And if you want to rewatch it, do it. Why not? But I mean, honestly, I just think like I think being around. I've been getting very crabby. I know I got extremely mad at my mom for literally no reason earlier today, or maybe I had a reason. I'm just like not seeing it at the moment. But it's just making me more irritable, and it's also making my entire family turning into like we're like blah, 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 to everybody. We're all like bitching at each other. So I feel like that's one of the negative upsides. And I just can't do anything. Like I want to go out. I want to get food. I want to get coffees with friends and like sit and talk. But I can't do that.
So this is the second best thing.
Yeah. Pretty
I
much.
want to get laid.
Lord.
Amen, sister.
Why did you say this when I'm
Amen.
eating? And with that, everybody, I will have to go today, so I'll see you guys next podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Michelle, save your late podcast. Save some for next time. I would love to hear what you have to say. Okay.
What can I say? I'm a horny ass.
Oof.
Bitch, same. Okay, bye.
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 Bye-bye. And then there were 4.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun,
I guess I'll
dun,
go
dun,
next.
dun.
My experience has been weird because in the first day of quarantine, I was in a constant panic attack mode, which was not fun at all.
Mm-mm. I know the feeling.
And the night of the first day, I decided I need to turn the shit around. I'm gonna live my best life, even if it's just at home. And I started planning out like my daily schedule. I'm gonna wake up at this time, go to bed at this time. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
take a
gosh,
shower
I did
this
the same
time.
thing. Sorry. Continue.
And it's helped a lot. I feel happier and more relaxed every day. And yeah, that's my experience.
I believe that like having buds and like, bad at the same time helps mental.
You keep
Even-
cutting out.
I don't understand why.
Right now you didn't.
It's your
I
Wi-Fi,
did.
girl.
Yeah.
My fucking Wi-Fi's at like 100.
Things sad.
Okay, am I cutting out now?
No.
No.
So I was saying how having a good schedule, like waking up at the same time, trying to go to bed at the same time, helps with like mental stability, especially because we're like, although we're not trapped inside, like we should be socially isolated from most people. So having that consistency helps me stay a little bit more sane. And I've also been trying to get in some more like home workouts, just to
Oh yeah.
help as well. I've been focusing a little bit more on me since I don't have to be at school like all day 3 times a week. It's like I can take a little bit more time. Like I still do my lectures online, but when I'm not doing that, I'm able to like focus on me, maybe have a workout, maybe watch some TV, relax a little bit, talk to friends.
And it's really helpful that everything's happening at your own schedule.
It is. I love
You cut out again.
it. Is. I love it.
Yeah, I guess I could. Am I the only one that hasn't said anything about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My experience has been kind of similar to Chris. Like I was kind of depressed for a bit. I was not feeling so hot, but it was kind of like on and off. Like in the beginning, I was like, yes, my courses are online. Some of my profs decided to not give us a final exam anymore, so that was nice.
Oh, that's blessed.
Now all my exams are open book, which means they're a little bit harder, but it's okay because I study anyways as if I'm writing it in class.
Yeah, I should probably start doing that.
Yeah. I spent so much time with my little cousin. And she's just she's like still figuring things out. She's living the life, man. But like, she's like a stress ball. She's a stress ball. And every time I feel sad, I just have to like pick her up and then I'm okay again.
Aw, that's adorable.
Yeah.
That is adorable.
But yeah, like Chris was saying, I have a legit schedule now. I have like a do list. I feel like I'm more organized now than I was before the quarantine.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
makes any
no,
sense.
I'm a mess.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, I'm not organized whatsoever. I was better organized before the quarantine.
I feel like you have to force yourself to do it, you know?
Mm.
Like, I just hit a wall. I remember that I went like 2-3 days without doing shit, and I was like, fuck. Like, what? I can't keep doing like the next couple of weeks like this. I have to. And then that's when I took out my dry erase calendar, started filling things in, made a to-do list, and now, like, one day, like, I literally did this yesterday, and I've already managed to check off like 2 things on my list.
Right?
So, you know.
What'd you say, Michelle?
Oh, nothing.
You're building your Pikachu?
Yes, I am.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm
Much
thinking
respect.
out loud.
Yeah. But I feel like it's super important to like have a schedule. Like even if you don't have one, handed to you, you should make one, just because I feel like people would go crazy without it, you know?
Yeah.
In my
Having
my
a schedule
opinion.
creates balance in your life, and in such an unbalanced time, you definitely need to
Mhm.
just focus on yourself. I'm not saying be selfish, like the crazy people of the world right now, but honestly, just focus on yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your physical health. So work out, even if it's just at home. You can
Oh,
search
yeah.
up home workouts.
Home workouts, do some HIIT workouts, get in those
Yeah.
burpees,
Mm.
If you
Island
don't,
climber.
if you're getting kind of just like started with like muscle training, stuff like that, or you don't have any weights at home, it's great to do stuff like Pilates or like yoga. There are like a million bajillion things online if you just look it up.
And
Like,
there's so many
Yeah.
exercises where you can just use your own body weight, and it will be enough.
yeah, that's Pilates. Yeah, that's what I've
Especially
been
when you're
doing.
just starting.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Pilates, and this morning I woke up and I couldn't like sit up because of my abs.
Oh,
Because it's like it doesn't give you a break. You just keep going and going, and then like you feel like you're gonna like fall off, but then like the person in the video is like, just imagine how good you're gonna look, and then you're like, fuck, I can't stop.
And by the time the quarantine is over, if you consistently do home workouts every day, you're gonna lose weight. You're
It's
gonna get
true.
your summer body by the time we're able to go outside.
I know. I hope that summer's not over.
It's gonna
Fingers
be
crossed.
It's gonna be like the Debbie Ryan's change in what was the Netflix show called again? Irresistible, Irreplaceable, something like that.
Oh,
Sounds
irresistible.
familiar.
Oh,
I didn't watch that.
insatiable.
Yes,
Oh, that
that
show.
one. So we're,
Okay, that one, yeah.
it's literally gonna be like that if you start doing home workouts and just focusing on your body. But you should also heavily focus on your mental health and your spiritual health, because those
100.
three are the foundations of living a good life.
Yeah, what I found is that just in general in life for the past probably almost year, I've felt really lost. Like pretty much everyone in the group chat knows this by now, but like I have been like kind of confused as to who I am, what I want out of my life, like what my values are. And everything's just kind of been like up in the air for a really long time and been giving me anxiety and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like it has given me an opportunity to kind of look inside myself and understand, like, oh, this is how I am, and that's not bad, you know?
Mm. And I think that's definitely happening. That's definitely happening on a more global scale, because as we're looking at the news, we're also seeing how nature itself is taking back what we took from them originally, like the dolphins coming back to Italy and swimming in the channels. I remember there was a story of elephants breaking into a winery and then drinking all the wine because it smelled good.
I am those elephants, okay? That is going to be me by the mid-second week of this, like, a self-isolation. I live at home currently with 3 freaking boys. And I'm
Oh.
saying boys, and, like, one's, like 85, my dad, and my younger brother, okay?
One from
And,
each generation.
like, literally, and I'm going insane. Like, I would want to learn. Like, maybe let's not go around in your boxers and your kitty tatty all day and undershirts all day. Like, honestly, and then if I do that, God forbid,
Mhm.
I'm living with pigs. You know what? I wanted a vacation to go see the pigs, and that's not fucking happening. I'm living at home in quarantine 3 weeks. 3 men pigs.
And
And then I start drinking.
yeah, and that brings up another thing I want to mention. How when you wake up, you shouldn't stay in your pajamas all day. You should shower, get changed, and actually get dressed as if you're about to go out, because that helps your mental health a lot.
That's
does.
true. I should start that. I should start like I miss wearing cute outfits and I miss like putting on makeup and stuff. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to like dress nice or like do my hair, even if I'm just gonna be like cooped up in my
Like, my face needs a break from the makeup because, like, it's not good for your skin.
Yeah,
so, like, I'm
that's
gonna
true.
take this weeks of, like, a good makeup-free weeks
Yeah,
to
yeah.
shield.
I feel like now's the time to like
Try new stuff.
yeah. I've been trying to like train my hair to do certain things because I don't know what my hair texture is. So I've just been kind of experimenting with it. Some days it's wavy, some days it's curly, and some days it's straight, and sometimes it's all at once. So
It's in kind of mood.
Just
Now's
don't
the
straighten your
time.
hair or something for a little bit. See what
I
happens.
know, but it's so hard not to.
Even me, I've had I've always cut my hair short when it's getting too long, and because of the quarantine, I'm letting my hair grow out, and I'm waiting to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Well-
style it in different ways, and
yeah. I'm
if I
growing
like
out
it,
my
I'll keep
eyebrows.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah,
it. And if you don't like it, you have like a month or two of quarantine where no one's gonna see you, or if people do see you, it's gonna be your close friends and stuff like that.
that's so
And-
true.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
look at the
I've been
bright
doing
side,
that with
people.
my eyebrows, yeah. Just growing out my eyebrows because they need some TLC because I shaved off too much. I've been filling them in pretty regularly, and it's no bueno. But realized that I was doing that until you mentioned your hair.
And another thing I did mention online is a lot of people are going back to normal hobbies like gardening, reading, and stuff like that. So this is definitely a period of just going back to your roots, trying to figure your stuff out, and really explore yourself.
I 100% believe that blessing in disguise.
Mm.
Self-love, baby. That's the
Yeah.
whole point of this isolation.
Yes, it's dangerous and we should keep it, like, take it serious. But while we're taking it serious, when we're inside, we don't realize that this is an opportunity to, like, grow too. Yeah, it sucks because I can't go out and hang out with my friends and, like, go to Walmart and look at stuff that I'm probably not going to buy, you know? But, like, it's also a good time to figure things out on my own.
Yeah, and make the most of it. That's the only thing we can do right now. And if you're not making the most of it, you're just wallowing in your own pity. What's that gonna get you? That's not gonna get you anywhere.
That's true. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed in the morning, and then
It
I
is.
I can understand, especially like on those days where like things just feel heavy and just you don't want to get up, you don't want to face the world. It's like dreading it. Now's the time to kind of like give yourself that extra time to stay in bed and then see if you like that. Because for a while I've been finding it difficult to get out of bed, and then now that I have the freedom to actually do it, I started waking up earlier or trying to, you know, like after a while I was like, I don't like this, you know.
You're lucky. I've been the opposite.
Yeah, I've been the opposite. Like, literally, I'm the most unorganized person ever. Like, I'm sleeping in late, or like I stay sleeping in as most as I can. The only productive thing I've done is organize and clean my room.
Mm,
That's it.
but
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
okay. That's still a step in the right direction.
As long as you're doing something.
Yeah, I think everything's valuable.
Mm.
Like I had such a good wake up schedule just to get ready to be at school for like my 8:30 lecture, and now it's like set my alarm for 8 o'clock instead of like my quarter to 7 alarm, and I still can't get up from my 8 o'clock alarm. I fall asleep
I
or
still
I sleep
have an
through it.
alarm for 8 o'clock, and it's still not working. I just put it on snooze.
Yeah,
What
because
if
there's
you
no
try
reason
setting
for
it?
you.
What if you try setting it to like 9 o'clock maybe? Because I think I read a study somewhere that says different people have different energy, like not energy, but like their energy is at its peak like different times during the day. Because for me,
Yeah.
Kind of like
my-
different circadian rhythms.
yes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So for me, what I figured out was I work best at night and in the morning, a few hours after I wake up.
I'm similar. I find that if you let me naturally sleep whenever I feel like it, I'll sleep at like around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I'll wake up at 11 pretty consistently, you know, and then like I'll be most productive around like 6 to 7, 8 p.m. And then sometimes like right before lunch. So like say I wake up at 10, I'll be productive like 11, 12. But like the hours of 1 to 5 are total write off. Like I just want to sleep or do something else.
That's a mood for me. It's from 5 usually till 8. Those are my off times.
But yeah, see, like we wouldn't have been able to do that on a regular day
Yeah.
because we're like out. During whether if it's our peak times or not, we're out and we're doing whatever we have to do to, get things done. So take everything with a grain of salt. Like this is an opportunity. Kind of, I feel like life should be viewed like it's always just an opportunity.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Depending on how you view life itself.
Yeah, it depends on how you frame it, definitely. But like,
Because
yeah,
there are people online that think of this as everything's happening for a reason. So the coronavirus is happening for a reason. But I don't see it that way. I see it more as it's a coincidence that this happened, and just make the most of it.
I like to believe that it happened for a reason. But then again, like we have different philosophies,
Yeah.
which is fine. But I like to believe that this is happening for a reason. But it's not like the way that some people are like, oh, it's the end of the world. It's a good thing Kimberly's not here. She would probably cry. But yeah, like I feel like the reason why this is happening is like an end of the world thing. I think it's like a rebirth almost,
Hmm.
And you can
Yeah,
see
I
it.
get
Like
that.
you can see it in people. You can see it, or at least the people I've been talking to have been kind of using this time to like work on themselves. You can see it in like just like Earth.
Yeah, I can see it working as like a reset button.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how I like to see it. It makes it less scary too. If it's just a reset button, because it doesn't mean like, oh, everyone's gonna die. Because like, come on, like we know the statistic for this is gonna die, but of course we have to be careful.
It doesn't hurt to be careful, but also don't look at the news media or just what people are saying in general about the coronavirus
yeah.
24/7, because that is detrimental to your mental health.
Yeah, 100%. They're not handling it well,
So
in my opinion.
be up to date, but don't invest all your time into it. Focus more on yourself, and don't forget about your responsibilities. If you're a student, do study, and if you can still work, do work, but be careful.
There's a doctor online that I watch all his updates on COVID, and the way he says it is, be alert, not anxious. And I think that's the best way to go about it. Because fear
Definitely.
will only cloud your judgment at the end of the day, right?
And
So yeah.
I think we're getting close to the end of the podcast.
There were
This
a
was
lot of
fun.
technical difficulties
Oh
this
my god, there
time.
were so many.
Yeah.
Well, hope you enjoyed it, and hope you laughed along with us through our
Yeah.
difficulties. We'll
yeah.
try to edit them out, but I'm pretty sure we won't get
Oh yeah,
But
we will
laugh with us.
Yeah.
Do your best to like make the best out of a sticky situation like we are.
Our prayers are with you.
Amen, brother. Amen. All right. So this is Podcast by Default. Signing off.
I'm
It's
Chris.
been Ange.
Oh. I'm Chris.
And Nish.
I'm Julia.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
For some of my classes, they do post lectures, and I know there was sliding. Angela, no, Julia, I think you're sliding.
I'm not sliding.
No, you're sliding your thingy because it's coming from your mic, it says.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm not moving.
No, not Angela.
I haven't moved.
This is weird.
All
I
these
haven't
freaking...
moved. Oh wow.
Damn, technology be too good these days.
It really is.
I really need to catch
Bloopers.
up.
Should we go on the
Blooper.
break? 'Cause
What
we
time
are-
is it?
We're getting near the 28-minute mark.
I don't know. I felt like I was so swamped with school. Suddenly I went to online classes, and then now I'm like...
Wait, Angela, can you repeat that? Because you moved your laptop and we're gonna have to cut that part out because we couldn't hear anything.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, when we switched to online class,
Wait, what's
I
that sound?
realized... What sound?
Because I'm hearing sliding and
How
not
sensitive
sliding
is this mic? Oh my god.
very sensitive.
Jeez. I don't even know where it is. Anyways, my hands are off my laptop. Can you hear my heartbeat?
No.
Okay, good. Anyways,